But speaking of the digital age, y'all.
Hey, Segway Kings.
Segway
You beat me to it.
So,
are you sad, Brian?
I have no investment. Oh, you know what? Actually, they flipped this. All right, let's talk about what we're talking about. We're talking about the digital age of content creators. Really, more content that's being out there. It's a different sector.
Definitely
but
creators.
Still digital creators. The OnlyFans sexual content was going to be removed, but they changed their policy. I heard on the radio, I think today. They're reverting back. So they're not going to
For real?
Yeah, apparently. I guess they're going to continue to allow. I guess we should have talked about this before we made a topic. But yeah. Well, apparently they're going to still be able to
we need to check that.
I'm like 1,000% sure, bro.
Okay.
Like, I'm almost positive.
Because my OnlyFans girls, they be hitting my emails saying like, move to this website. Did you tell them that?
Wait, hold on. What? What are you saying?
He said they be hitting my email.
They be hitting my email and say, fam, like they gonna shut my shit down. We got to move over to XXX website.
Yo, you're hold on.
I'm kidding.
So, I was gonna say you're on an email basis with these content creators.
You know how OnlyFans works though? Because they will hit you up.
What you mean? Like how, they get your email?
So you sign up. Don't ask me how I know this.
I think we know how you know this. Hey, this is no judgment over here, bro.
No judging.
No judging.
I mean, I was thinking about taking the podcast to OnlyFans since it's going to be a little bit more wholesome, but we're on Patreon now, though, guys.
Hey, that was a nice little drop right there. I like that.
And this is kind of how Patreon works. So I sign up to two digital OnlyFans. Pause. So
why, bro?
Why
you gotta bring him into this?
I'm just giving examples. Two digital right here. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I don't, by the way.
All right, but his content is very wholesome. It's
his content is wholesome. You're gonna see, some good stuff over there. Pause. Okay. And so
some NBA basketball shots.
Okay, I was about to say pause, but okay. Anyway, so as soon as you sign
that's
up,
what he takes pictures of.
No, I know, but never mind.
All right, let's just squash that.
As soon as you sign up to a page, typically you'll get a DM or a message right away saying, "Thank you for joining my page." Blah 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 blah. And so as time goes on, Caleb or Two Digital will shoot you a DM or a message saying like, "Hey, look at this picture or look at this video that I just shot for Randy Moss. I don't know, $15 to see what it is." So they're messaging you constantly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So then you got to pay to see what it is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Got you.
Okay.
And so like, I don't know if you guys are paying attention to this. Well, I was, but a couple of my favorite podcasts, they on OnlyFans heavy, and they were making bank.
Yeah.
Stupid bank. Stupid bank.
Changing their lives for sure.
But
do you think it's the same for guys as it is for girls? Are guys making bank like that?
this is gonna be
No idea.
No homo, by the way.
yeah, no homo, but guys are making a fuck ton of money on there. And I only know this
Hey man, no judgment.
because
bro.
of one of the podcasts I listen
I
to.
needed to just know.
It's like Planet Fitness over here, bro. Judgment free zones, man.
Okay, so I'm
go.
not gonna say the podcast because I don't want to say another pod on here, but the host of the podcast is married to a porn star.
Okay.
And so they fuck on OnlyFans. Like they show it.
Wow.
And so like for women, there's a massive market for dudes checking for OnlyFans that it gets diluted.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, girls can be like, I just want to do an OnlyFans, but there's millions of girls doing OnlyFans because they're trying to take advantage of dudes. If you flip it around, girls who are trying to look for dudes on OnlyFans, there's not a lot of them.
So the ones that's doing it.
The ones that's doing it are cleaning. And then the other side, to take it a step further, you got the gay dudes looking for dudes too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they clean it up. I'm only saying all that just to put in perspective.
Yeah, just
they make some money.
That's crazy. So I guess
the dudes will make more money than the women on there.
All right, so let's dig into this. Well, how do you guys feel about it being this simple? For like, do you think it almost feels? I'll tell you my perspective. It almost feels like I don't want to say it. I don't want to call it wrong, but it almost feels a little icky, like knowing that I'm putting in this perspective. Okay, say I have a daughter. She's like 18,
yep.
Right? Or even 21, right? You still need some guidance through your young, early 20s and whatnot. Shit, even later. But you're sitting there, you're raising a daughter, right? Mm. And all she needs is like her phone to like really become this porn star model girl. And you're trying to instruct her like, yo, I think you should probably go to college. I think you should maybe like get something that has some kind of skill set. And she's like telling you like, well, I don't need you. Like I'm making, X amount of money just with my phone getting naked. Like I'm going to do this for like however many years. I don't really care what you have to say. Like Thanks. To me, it's like, it's a little scary. It makes me a little nervous.
But you know what happened though? The pandemic happened.
Yeah.
So people, they going to get it. They gonna get it.
They hustle
somehow.
To get their paycheck.
I don't know if you've been trying to go to restaurants lately, but the wait staff is almost non-existent.
Yeah,
really,
almost anywhere.
Yeah,
anywhere you go,
any service type anything. Of situation, like they're lacking because they've figured out how to make money other ways, and OnlyFans is one of them. I personally know a girl who does OnlyFans, and she travels everywhere. It buys everything for her.
Wow. I mean, I'm not knocking getting bread.
No, I'm never doing that. But I'm just saying, people are like, I'm gonna do this because it's
inevitable.
It's essentially free.
Like, there's nothing that's you're gonna be able to do anything about it. Like, it's inevitable. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, if you're trying to raise your child and they decide to go this route, there's really nothing you can do.
Right. It's like
it's inevitable.
You see some of them. You see those dollar signs. Like, oh, we're all wholesome gentlemen here. Like, we're not gonna be portrayed or swayed out of our morals to like, just for the bag, you know what I'm saying? But some people are.
Yeah, some people like that.
But the thing is, it's like,
and I'm not judging them people.
Yeah, I'm not judging them
That's
either.
what y'all want to do.
Either.
Like that, I couldn't do that. But
yeah, but the thing is, like, say, like, I mean, I think we all can like attest that we were probably different people when we were 18, right? Like, we might have been down to do things that we wouldn't do now when we were 18.
No, for sure. But there's grown-ass people doing this, too. It's not like a young thing. It's you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, that's a different discussion.
A bag thing.
I think
they're just trying to get their money.
Yeah.
That's all.
But. Yeah. I guess, it's a new step in our generational development of, this could be just a generational podcast when we talk about the growth of technology and how it affects our interest, really. But it's just something that I think about when I think about, like, at that age. If I could go tell my 18-year-old self, I think we all like are a little bit morally corrupted at that age, especially our generation. We were talking, you get introduced to different things, and it's like, all right, like, I'm trying to just be wild at that age. Like, I'm trying to not give a fuck, like, X, Y, Z, these people, and get the bag. Like, we talk about getting the bag over everything, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, when we're talking about that at that age, when we're not able to really understand, like, all right, the ramifications of this is, you might be judged, you might not want to, someone down the road that you really fuck with might not really want that sacred element of your relationship to be exposed, knowing that like thousands of people have like all that connection to something that person might see as sacred. If you follow what I'm saying.
No, I follow what you're saying.
And it's like, that's something that a discussion that maybe an 18-year-old might want to have before they go out and do those things. And I'm not saying that like they even value that or they even care. But it's something that, I don't know, it's something I think about, right? Because it's like, I think we all kind of want our significant other, for the most part, to be like, maybe just for us.
Yeah. You raise a good question. Would you date a girl who had OnlyFans or whatever? Because there's going to be a new site. Allegedly, what you said is true. Because I didn't see that, but you're more on
1,000%
than I am.
I know it is. This DJ was going crazy on the radio.
Oh, okay. Well,
he was all excited.
Anyways, would you date a girl who did OnlyFans?
How about you, Caleb? I've done a lot of talking.
Yeah, that goes for both.
I couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it.
Respectfully.
Respectfully. If she had one in the past, it probably wouldn't bother me that much. I don't think. I would. The number one thing I value is substance. Like, do I feel like of today that you're a person that's like more than just like, and I'm not saying that these people aren't more than just like exposing themselves. I'm not saying that. I would just like have to get to know them and know and see that they have some substance to them, you know, have some, that's what I value most. So I would have to.
What do you mean by substance? Like, you want her to like be naked playing the piano?
Yeah. That's like what I want. Nah. You know, I mean, just doesn't need to be a level of awareness, you know, of the world, conscientiousness of the things that are happening, and how you're affecting the world, how your impact. I like when people care about their impact. So if I feel like she's not also, and that goes for any girl in general, no matter what you do. If you're not also someone who has that level of awareness, then I'm not gonna ride with you. That's just what it comes down to. So I could make it work, but you just have to prove the other things. But it's not like you have to prove it more than anybody else. You still every girl that comes across my life, like that, I value that in them, and I value it in myself. So it's not, you know, I'm accountable for myself. I hope she is too.
I like it.
How about you?
You know, I'm gonna give you the immature side.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Come on, AG.
My only question is
Toxic.
AG.
I only have one question.
AG.
Oh, it doesn't stop. Damn.
Can I manage you?
Manage it. You
So as long as
portion out of bag.
as long as you're getting the bag too.
Yeah, like
Okay.
first of all, like, you're not gonna answer none of these messages. I'm gonna give that to somebody else to answer the messages. You can't answer those because I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't know what that's not gonna happen.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, if we're dating and you do OnlyFans, you can't talk to these dudes. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know if I would though, because that's foul.
Nah. Some kind of
There needs to be like a third party.
some kind of like AI situation that they handle it.
Automatic message.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like
Yeah.
if I really was to date a girl with OnlyFans, like how would it be okay for me to do it?
Yeah.
And that's
But what if
we
you got
gotta
nothing?
eliminate the communication.
So that's a no. She said no. Could you still?
She said no.
And she's super bad, bro. This I know AG enough where I know what he likes, so I'm gonna win him with this shit. She's super bad, bro. She's super bad.
That's how you're gonna win me. She's super bad.
That's how I'm gonna win you, bro. She's super bad.
We'll try it out for a week. See how it goes.
Oh man.
We'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna be on it, but we'll just see how I'm feeling.
About a week. Give it a few days. See what happens.
You know, I can't knock the hustle sometimes.
Okay. So
realistically, it's jokes. I probably would not be comfortable with that. But if somebody, like, I go to, I don't know, Queens or some shit, and I'm just hitting it off with this girl,
Yeah.
and we're talking for like 3 days. We go on a first date. We might go on a second date, and then she goes, "Oh, by the way, I have a son." Like what do you guys? Or I have a kid. Like, oh, she kept that away from me or whatever. What if you really hit it off with her and she's like, oh, I got OnlyFans. I do this on the side. So you're just gonna
It's more of like
get that. You know what I mean?
I can deal with. I'm down with like dating a girl who has kids.
Well, some people aren't, like, because some people they
you're
wouldn't
saying that's
care
kinda
if
like
they
the
wouldn't care
situation.
if she had OnlyFans.
Yeah.
But this is what it comes down to. If it depends on your relationship with OnlyFans. Like I talked to a stripper once, right? We were talking.
Talk. Wait, let's not just.
We just went
glide
right over that like it was nothing.
No.
What do you mean by talk?
Brian.
See, Caleb knows. Caleb knows.
Brian.
Oh, you good? It's just
Wait,
gonna keep going
oh,
if
you
you
gotta
keep
let it
pressing
go.
it.
You gotta
just
let it
gotta
go.
let it right.
Brian.
All right.
Damn right, yeah. Tell us.
We were not talking.
What you mean by that?
We were literally.
You judging me about my OnlyFans girl?
I was not.
No, I'm just kidding.
We were having and I wasn't talking to her. We were having a conversation.
Okay.
And, yeah, she. I mean, she just sounded like it was something that she was just like putting her through school. Like that was kind of her energy about it. It was like, all right, so that's like
could be the same for
that's a little bit, yeah, exactly. So that's like, all right, cool. Like you understand your relationship with it. You're not attached to it. You're not seeing some type of like self-esteem from it. You know what I'm saying? Like this isn't like your makeup. This is just something you're doing. And like to me, it's like, are you seeing this? Part of it is, are you seeing this as a job or are you seeing this as a career? Like I think that's important to understand that difference. And I guess if you want to make it a career, that's fine too. You know, it's like, but I guess it really understands like your emotional involvement. Like, I mean, we have to be realistic here. Like you're not, there's an element of substance that goes involved with this that like you have to know how to, and this really goes for a lot of things. You got to be able to separate yourselves, take a step back and say, all right, like I'm not only this OnlyFans life. Like I have other life too. And that goes really, honestly, that goes with like social media life too. Like people who think that like they live in social media, like that is their life. It's not. Like what your life is what you're actually doing on a day-to-day basis by yourself and your friends and with your friends. It's not really like only your social media presence.
Got it. So you're saying if that was her prerogative, her only focus in life, absolutely not. But if she did it on the side, what if she was like, I'm a lawyer, but I like to get freaky on OnlyFans? Like,
that would kind of intrigue me. That would intrigue me on like some like
see, there we go. Okay, there's Brian.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, like I mean that sounds like mess around energy. Like that is, I'm not saying like we're gonna be like in love or anything, but like if she's like down to hook up, maybe that sounds like something to be fun. I'll be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Finally getting some, that other side of Brian. We always get the mature side.
That's not even.
I'm just like,
hey, this is what it is. I mean, we all have, I'm not gonna like act like I don't hook up with girls.
No. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah.